Meet the Monarch Tracer. It's got a 5-year warranty and comes with a free extra battery. It's next. Let's go. And here it is, the Monarch Tracer, the high step in taconite. It's kind of like a dark gray with a little metallic finish on it. Pretty cool looking color overall, kind of dark. This e-bike comes in step through as well. The step over comes in blue or taconite. Step through comes in birchwood white and Juneberry, which is kind of like a reddish purplish kind of color. And right now it's on sale for about $18.99. So I think it's going to go up in price eventually. But this is the new city e-bike from Monarch, the brand that Lectric has now pushed out. It's their premium brand now. I only have 2 e-bikes, this one here and the 26x4 marker, which I've reviewed, which I will be reviewing as well. I'm doing the Tracer first here. A very refined e-bike, premium quality, lots of great specs here, so let's get into it and see what it has to offer. Starting with our motor back here, we are rocking Bafang motors now. 750 rear hubs. They have 30 amp internal controllers here, so really good power and good torque. 750 watt nominal, 1638 watts of peak power coming from that 750 here, with 85 newton meters of maximum torque, according to the company. They have 5 levels of assist. They have a dual capability sensor system, allowing riders to toggle between torque and cadence. And we have a left side thumb throttle as well up here on the handlebars. The Monarch ships standard with a 48 volt 15 amp hour battery. You get 2 of these as well. I'll show you the other one later. It's 15 amp hours. It's 720 watts hours of each. They are lithium ion featuring LG cells. So you have 1440 watts total capacity with both batteries. Our range is 65 miles per battery. That's a pedal assist 1 on flat terrain with a really small rider. So expect more like 30 to 40 miles of real world range when it comes down to it here. It also has smart charge control. So it's going to have programmable charge limits. We can basically stop charging to 80%, and that will extend your battery health. If you don't charge your batteries full all the time, you're going to extend the life of those, and 80% is kind of the optimal number. And by the way, the battery casing is rated IPX7 waterproof. The whole bike itself is IPX6. For tires and brakes, we're rocking these 27.5 by 2.2 Kendas here with a nice street pattern on them. I really like that. Looks pretty nice. Should be good for light trail use as well as good street riding. As for brakes, these are Star Union Talon P4s, hydraulic disc brakes. Those are sitting on 203 rotors up front here with 180s in the back. For front suspension, we have a nice fork here. This is a proprietary fork for Monarch. This is a reverse arch suspension fork with 80 millimeters of travel right here. And the reason it's reverse is just for better stability here and strength while you're riding here. So pretty interesting. Never seen that before, something new on the e-bike world for sure. And you can lock out the fork right here, and that's your preload if you want to adjust the rebound on that fork. Moving on to the gear, we have 48 tooth chainring up here, and that's married to the Shimano Q's 9-speed derailleur and cassette system here, 11 to 36 tooth cassette. Really nice system, top notch and kind of high end of the line here as far as parts go. So shifting on this thing should be really smooth. Sizing wise, you only get 1 frame on the Monarch, so you don't get the dual frame sizes like you do on some of the other brands in this price point. This says it fits riders 5'4" to 6'4". Standover height is about 31 inches here. And the weight is 73 pounds, so decently weighted for a bike in this class. Max rider weight is about 330 pounds per person. The rear rack supports up to 59 pounds. That's also MIC rated, by the way. And it is a small rack overall compared to the one that comes on the marker, the fat tire version. But it's mech rated, and it does kind of come under the seat a bit here, so I'm not sure how usable the space will be if you do want to put something on here like a basket or something like that. The Tracer is fully certified to UL 2849, complete bicycle system, and the battery is at 2271 and ISO 4210 rated. You've got a front headlight as well, and also an integrated rear brake light right here built into the rack. Very nice, very slick. Here's a look at that cockpit area. We'll come back to the display in a moment. A lot of attention to detail in this e-bike. Look at the grips here. They've got that nice topography map, kind of Monarch signature branding in here built into that. It's also on the bottom of the cover for the battery as well. Very cool. Lots of bottle cage bosses. You got 2 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 2 up here. So plenty of options here to folding lock, a bag, bottle cage, whatever you want here. So a lot of flexibility here inside that frame, that top tube. I would love it if Monarch came out with a nice triangle bag that fits this entire space to use that space up pretty well. So down here you've got the chain guard as well. That has the map on it as well. Very nice. And even the seat, it's got a nice handle so you can pick the bike up and kind of maneuver it if you need to, especially in tight places. Moving from right to left on the cockpit here, here's your grip. Pretty good grip just in terms of ergonomics as well. You got your 9-speed trigger shifter here, and of course your Talon hydraulic brake lever. There's your display. We'll come back to that. On the left side, you have your left side thumb throttle, and here's your control pad, similar to what I think Lectric has. You got your turn signals. You have plus and minus your PS levels. Plus is also your light, and minus is also your walk mode. This button here pages you through the display. We'll come back to that in a second, but I did want to show you as well one other thing with the turn signals. You can turn them into hazards. If you hold down this top button right here, you can see it comes on the screen there. And if you look at the rear tail light, there you go. Hazard lights on an e-bike. I love that feature, and I think every e-bike should have that. When it comes to technology, you have a 3.5-inch touch display, color display with customizable themes, Bluetooth connectivity, and a USB charging port right over here on the side, USB-C, I believe. There will be an app as well coming. It's not out yet, but it's called the Monarch mobile app for over-the-air updates, custom ride settings, digital display locking, and Bluetooth turn-by-turn navigation alerts. So that is coming to the Monarchs, I think, in September of 2026. They're also building an ecosystem for accessories, including a Monarch smart helmet connection, a e-bike rear vehicle radar alert system, and tire pressure monitor sensors as well that you can put on this thing. So they're all available on their website today, and that is coming for the Monarch Tracer. Okay, let's dive into the display here, because this is where a lot of the Monarch magic happens here. First of all, touchscreen display, but you can also use the little pagination button right here to go through the different sections. So you have miles per hour, your voltage. I'm in cadence mode. It's my trip, my odometer, trip time, estimated range. I'm not sure why it's not. Maybe you have to be pedaling for that. And that's it. Back to home. So here, if you press that orange box right there, this is where your settings are. So go to General first, get your language. Time format to fix that mine to 12 hour. So let's do that. Clock is on, set time. So it is 1:22. All right, you can just touch screen. I love that. Awesome, hit back and you're done. Let's see here, units, imperial. Touchscreen's on, you can turn it off, I guess. PS view, screen brightness, homepage theme. Let's go back to that here. See what we got here. I like that topo map. So we're going to put that on here. So if we go back, what does that look like? Okay, you can see the topo map now. It's in a white color there. Maybe hard to see on the camera, but up here you got your battery percentage. I think my light is on. Yes. And there's your time. Oh, it says AM. I got to fix that. So let's go back to general, set time, PM. Okay, now we've done that. What else? We got unit. We got the buzzer. What's buzzer? Oh, this is for your turn signals. That's on. Rear traffic radar. Your tire pressure warning and navigation is on as well. Go back, and that's the end of the general settings there. Under bike, we have your bike sleep, so you can set that to on or off. It's 10 minutes. Headlight auto shut off, that's off right now. I'm going to leave it on. You can clear your trip data. You can change your walk mode speeds and set your speed limits as well. Advanced settings. Okay, you got your throttle is off. Why is that off? I want it on. Sensor, I want torque. Cadence, torque. Cruise control is off. I don't really use cruise control, so. Motor tuning, so here you're living levels of assist. You got cruise, breeze, explore, sport, and boost. That's with you 1 through 5. Cruise is 1, breeze is 2, explore is 3. I'll probably ride mostly in explore. And there you go, the rest of those. Actually, what do you do? Can you change those? Okay, so in here, in the motor tuning, you can change that to the torque, the assistance, and the pedal response. Very cool. Let's go back. In boost, I want 85 newton meters of torque, so assistance, it's 1 to 10. I'm in 10. Pedal response is total 5 there, so they've already kind of dialed in those settings, but you can change those settings if you want to. Very cool feature. Battery under a voltage, I don't know what that means. Battery voltage is 48 volts. Wheel diameter, 27.5. Wheel circumference. Battery charge limit. Okay, here. Now you can change it, so I can drop it down to 80% with my finger here, and that's the that'll help preserve my battery going forward here every time you charge. And if you know you are going for a longer ride, sure, go bump it up to 100%. But knowing you can do that sort of as a set standard on a regular basis is really great. No other e-bike lets you do something like this, so pretty cool and new in the market. That's it. That's it for under advanced settings. Under devices, you can connect your phone. And you have a controller here as well with the serial number, version, that kind of stuff. So plus is connect a new device. These are the things you can do. TPMS sensors, that's your tire pressure monitoring, your smart helmet, a motion camera, and a heart rate monitor. It looks like they're coming out with that as well from a device standpoint. So there you go, guys. That is your walkthrough of the settings here on the Tracer. Here is my second battery that they sent me. I actually bought a bike case battery bag here. It has my key in there, and it just fits the battery, essentially. You can see the nice topographical design on it there. It's kind of rubberized as well, so it won't slip. And there is a charge port right here. Okay, it looks like the battery is mostly full. I didn't charge it at all, but it's going to sit in here, and I'm going to throw it on the back rack using couple of bungee cords to secure here. So I'll probably just carry it with me like this. They don't give you a bag, so you're going to have to fend for yourself as far as what to put on here. I chose the bike case bag here. Velcro. Let's wrap it around down there. Then, since the rack is not long enough, I'm using a bungee cord to secure it. Actually, 2 of them. So I got this 3-part bungee cord. Clips on there. Clips on there. And I got this second blue one here for this. So now I can ride the bike and bring the second battery with me here. So I'm gonna need some more storage on this thing, so I'll be doing little accessories for it. I ordered a storage bag. It sits on the top 2. We'll start with that, but yeah, that's how I set up my battery bag here in the rack back here. From Matt at Electric All Wheel, throw a link in the description there as well. He sells these on his website, and he sent me a pair for free, so Thanks a lot, Matt. Appreciate it. And check out a store using my link. I'm at 85% on the battery, and my estimated range here is 19 miles. So I'm in Pedal Assist 3 or Explore. I believe is the pink one. And then you get to this just by the paginating over here. $10 miles on the bike so far. So we're gonna do a ride test now. Test out the speed levels, braking, hill climb, and I'll give you my overall thoughts at the end about what I like and don't like about this bike. I will say it is pretty ergonomically fit for me. I'm a 6-foot guy, and handlebars are, I'm not leaning too forward, I'm fairly upright, and it's pretty comfortable. The seat's comfortable, even though it's a hardtail. I want to go right here on the grass. Let's get a sense for that fork. 80 millimeters of travel, feels pretty good. Big storm last night, as you can probably see. A lot of debris here. Oh yeah. Might be a little wet in here too, actually. I'm gonna ride the ridge here. Yeah, the fork's pretty solid. I don't know the nice brand, so I'm not sure how expensive these are, but I assume it's a pretty good brand here. If it's on a Monarc, and they're using more premium parts. Let's test out throttle here, crossing the street. Should take me about 3 seconds. Wait for these cars to come. 85 newtons of torque, so same amount of torque as that Segway I just had on the channel. It has. I think we're good. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Solid. Wouldn't call it punchy off the line, but we'll test out the top speed with pedal shortly. Pedaling here is pretty smooth. The motor's pretty quiet overall. I can hear it back there, but I don't know how it compares to their M24, Lectric's M24 stealth motors. Might have to do a little decibel level test, see which one is louder, but yeah, so far I'm really liking the ergonomics here. I like the handlebar choice as well they went with. It's got a slight upsweep, and it's got that bar on top as well. Let's try out the shifting. That Q's derailleur there. I actually had a problem with it right out of the box. I couldn't get it to shift upward past 4, but I just played with it a little bit and it's working now. That was my only issue out of the box with the tracer. Okay, let's do a full speed run right here with pedaling. There's 20 already, wow. It really ramps up fast. We're already at 28 miles an hour. That is quick. That's one of the quickest times to 28. I gotta do that again. This time I can do it with my dead stop. I was coming into the street here as I did that, but that was fast. So, what did I say, 1638 peak wattage? Let's try that again here. It's interesting, the display counts down, even though I'm stopped, the display was still counting down the speed there. I don't know if that's a software thing, but all right, here, let me get my pedal ready. We're gonna go 0 to 28 here. Good push off the line. There's 12, there's 20, there's 25, 27, 28 miles an hour. Fantastic result here. Sometimes with e-bikes here on this street, I don't reach 28 till like right here. So it really ramps up. There's no slow delivery there. I like that, because when you want that power, you want it to come on a little bit more responsively, and the tracer here certainly do that. So I really like that power output. Let's just try it in the different levels here. It's off. So I'm in torque mode, by the way. That's how I'm basically gonna ride this bike. So I dropped it down to PS1 and it's 34 miles of range now. At 80% or 78%. Yeah, we're doing 11 miles an hour. Bump it up. Range drops down to 21. And we're doing 14 miles an hour. There's number 3, estimated range 18 miles an hour. We're at 17, 18 miles an hour. 4, range goes down to 16. And we're going up to 25, wow. Might be able to hit 28 in level 4 here. Let's try that again. Moderate effort on pedaling here, even though it's torque sensor. Yeah, I can hit 27 in the number 4 setting there. All right, hill test time here. We'll do throttle only to start. I'll drop my gears down for later on the steeper parts. Put it in 5th gear. Yeah, this thing is cranking with the throttle here. Doing 16, 17 miles an hour. Gaining speed here. Okay, here's where it gets steep. We're doing 18.5 right now, so I'm gonna start pedaling here. And let's see what kind of speed, minimum speed we get. Right now we're at 15, we're dropping. I would expect to go below 11, maybe 12 here. 12.4, 12.3, yeah, 12.3. Minimum speed uphill. Excellent result for a 750 watt. Great torque there. Great hill climbing ability here. Let's try it on my steep hill, a 15% grade, as that guy with the giant saw stops, I hope. Let's just try throttle here. See, this is 15%. This is the steepest hill I can find. And that Segway did it at 8. This is at 7.5, so pretty close to the Segway. Not a bad hill climber. Never went below 7.5 there on the steep part of my test hill. Another good result as well. All right, so let's wrap this video up and talk about likes and dislikes. I don't have a lot of dislikes, to be honest with you guys here. I mean, I've only ridden it for about 10, 15 miles here, but I'd say number 1 is the small rack back here. I'm gonna store my battery on the bike, and it's a little bit harder to do with that small rack. It's only about a foot long, basically. Any kind of lack of storage in here, they should have made a nice pouch that just fits right inside the entire thing there for extra storage. That would have been just a kind of a killer idea, simple killer idea to make the bike more useful as well. But that's negative wise, that's about it. It brakes well. Those Talons work really well on that 203 motor, especially up front. Comfort wise, swept back handlebars a little bit, nice grips. Comfortable seat with that handle on the back, it's very handy. You've got the removable pedals, which is nice. And I think one of the coolest things is a power ramp up. As you saw in my test here, it just ramps up really quickly. You get to 28, which is within just like 4 or 5 seconds, which is really nice to see. Overall fit and finish is top notch. I like the choice of handlebars there. I like how the light is up top here versus this. Assembly was really easy as well. Just had to put on the front tire, front fender, and the handlebars, and throw in the pedals, and that was it. So pretty simple process there. And we'll see how the app works with this thing once it comes out, and we'll see what the long-term use case will be here. So I'll definitely be testing it out. Do a range test on this thing. Probably expect only between 20 to 40 miles on that battery, 15 amp hour. But since you have 2, you can go twice that far, of course. And the tire choices are really nice as well. These K-Rads from Kenda, pretty good tire choice, I thought. And overall, just a really solid bike here. I give it 8 out of 10. And it's definitely in a competition with, you know, the Lectric Summit 2 maybe, the Aventon Level 4, and it's a little more beefier bike than I think both of those e-bikes as well. It's got bigger tires, I know, and a little more substantial frame, I think. But that's the competition there, and it definitely matches up pretty well with those. You get that touchscreen display, pretty neat as well. First in the industry, I believe. Maybe the also that new bike from Rivian has a touchscreen too, I think. But nice frame, good color choices, and that's what I got here on the Monarch Tracer, guys. So drop a comment. I'll throw a link in the description there as well to buy this e-bike. I'm an affiliate now of Monarch, so all your purchases go to help to support the channel. You know, we make like 3% on a sale, something like that. So it ain't a ton of money, but it definitely adds up over time and helps me make these videos for you. So appreciate you guys watching. Check out the Tracer from Monarch, and I'll see you on the next Crisscross, guys.